Hello, welcome to the Soulprint weekly crystal reading. This is for the week of October 17th through the 23rd. I hope this week finds you well, and I hope that the crystal, 1, 2, or 3 of them that you choose, will bring you some clarity, some insight, some guidance. Okay, so today we have this lovely black crystal, very grounding kind of color. We have this smoky gray crystal, lovely, and we have this sort of mossy green crystal. Okay, so just take a moment, look at the crystals, see which one your soul is calling out to. What is attracting your eye? What is holding your attention? You may pick more than one. You may pick one. Just take a moment, quietly look at the crystals, and make your selection. And here we go. Let's get started. Oops. Okay. All right. So, you can see that a bit better. All right. So let's talk about these cards and what they're talking about, what story they are telling. And there are times in life, in circumstances, in situations, where you really, really need to stay true to yourself, where you really need to know what's going on, inside, what your thoughts are, what actions you want to take to move yourself forward, what ideas are sort of, um, being created or thought about. It is important that this is how the cards actually want to be. It is important that you are being encouraged to stay in a place of gratitude, in a place of acknowledging the blessings, in a state where you are, no matter what's going on, you have more blessings than you have disappointments. The reason you want to be in that place is because that allows the energy of abundance of blessings to come forward, to become part of your circle of energy, of the energy that surrounds you. And of course, the more you stay in a place of gratitude and the more you stay in a place of recognizing all of the blessings of your experience, the more you allow those blessings to come forward. And for right now, there's kind of a reason for that, because there is some sort of a new idea, a new beginning, something that you want to get started with, something that you feel you have waited long enough or you have put off long enough. And there is now the energy coming forward that allows that forward movement of these ideas. So the 3 of Wands is often referred to as, waiting for your ship to come in. In this case, it is really not about looking to the horizon. It is about looking to the future. And the Page of Wands is saying it's time to move forward now. It's time. Let's go. It's time. And the Page is also asking you to trust your intuition, trust your inner knowledge, trust the fact that, you are not going to steer you wrong. Okay? It is about being in a place of knowing yourself, understanding yourself, and being ready to move forward with whatever this new adventure is, or this new beginning. And, this is the thing. This new beginning could be something as simple as starting an exercise program or, a diet. It could be get going on some sort of a creative project or some, some new thing that you want to bring into your life and get started on. It could be, you know, a business adventure. You know, it could be a new idea that's circling around in your head, and you want to start kind of going forward with it and start bringing this thing to fruition. Whatever this is, no matter how big or how small, part of your success, part of your ability to actually accomplish this is going to be staying true to yourself, knowing yourself, and being very connected to the blessings you have already received, and ever mindful and watchful for the blessings that are coming. There is an energy with this Four of Cups of being you know, a little stuck, like a little kind of just disappointed, or things aren't going the way you want, or you can't pick up the momentum. And the story the cards are saying is, when you are honest with yourself, when you know yourself, when you know your thoughts and your feelings, that is when things start moving forward. And when you are living in a state of expectation, when you are living in a place of, I know this is right around the corner, I know this can come to me because I simply do. This is part of my pathway. This is something I need to do. It's something that I need to accomplish. And I'm going to gain strength to accomplish it by looking in my past and seeing all of the other things I have managed to accomplish. So whatever this is, it's definitely time to move forward. It's time to get going on this thing. You want to hold on to your highest truth. You want to hold on to your integrity. And know that the support that you need is on its way. And know that whatever this new beginning is, it has merit. It's important. All right. Now, let's go to the gray stone and let's see what the cards have in store for you. All right, we have the Two of Pentacles. We have the Ten of Wands. We have the Seven of Cups. And we have the Four of Wands. All right. So again, it feels as if there is a sense of confusion, a sense of not quite knowing which way to turn, or what direction to take, or which offering is the right one for you to look at. There is a sense of almost being overwhelmed, and part of what you're being overwhelmed by is the burdens that you feel you are carrying, the burdens that you feel are resting solely and squarely on your shoulder, and you don't feel as if this is a burden that you can set down just yet. But the cards are assuring you of two things. One, that you are not in this alone. That even though it feels like you are juggling and, you know, you're just perpetually almost like trying to play catch up. Like there's a feeling of almost like low-grade anxiety connected to this. This feeling of, oh my God, how much farther do I have to go? How much longer can I sustain this? I am exhausted. I'm just tired. The cards are assuring you that you are absolutely capable of balancing this. The cards are assuring you that this burden is something you're going to be able to set down. In fact, you are much closer to the end of your journey with this burden than perhaps you realize. The cards are assuring you that you will make the right choices. You will make the correct decisions. And as this continues to evolve, you are going to come to a place of clarity, of celebration, a feeling of unity, a feeling of joy, completeness, and almost the energy of a new beginning or a new start and moving forward. not only in a sort of a tangible physical way, but moving forward in terms of your thoughts, your beliefs, how you view something, how you are, um, it's like a new beginning. It's like a new way of thinking of things. There is just a feeling of, celebration, but it feels as if this is I almost want to say a private celebration, something that you can look back on and say, "Oh my God, I did it. I accomplished it. I got through it. I have succeeded." All of the juggling, all of the balancing, all of the not being quite sure, the not knowing has paid off. And I have now arrived at this place where I have a sense of success, a sense that I have completed the journey, a sense that I can now go forward in a much stronger way to a much better future, a much better beginning. This energy feels almost like something that, um, you know, a student might feel at the end of, you know, an education program where it's like, okay, I did it. It was hard. I got through it. And now I can move forward in a way to the success that I'm trying to achieve. Now, I don't know that many of you are currently students, but we can all remember that feeling. We can all recognize that feeling of carrying a burden, you know, not clearly knowing exactly which way to turn, feeling like everything is being juggled, and it's hard to juggle. This is not an easy path, but this card assures that if you have not come to the end of the path, you are going to come to the end of the path successfully. You are going to make the right choices. You are going to be able to manage and handle this. And once this burden is completed and set down, you will have gained, not only it feels a little bit like a karmic resolution, there will be a karmic balancing that will have taken place, but more, there will be a wisdom that comes, an understanding that comes. And that is something that you are going to, that wisdom, that knowledge, that insight is something you are going to be able to carry forward. And as you move towards this new beginning, this new time in your life, this new opportunity. Beautiful. Okay. And this moss green, let's see what this one's about. You have the Knight of Swords. You have the Knight of Pentacles. You have Judgment. And you have the Nine of Swords. Okay. I'm going to move these like this because this is the story and this is how it's reading. Okay. So the Nine of Swords is about feeling constrained. It's about feeling that you're in some way trapped, feeling like you don't have the opportunity or the choices that you would like to have. And these cards are letting you know that you absolutely have the power to move forward from this. Any anxiety, any worry, any nightmares, any sense of restriction that you are experiencing is now moving into a past position. The Knight of Swords and Pentacles are here to tell you that you are going to be able to move forward in a way that is secure, in a way that is safe, in a way that takes you closer to your abundance or takes you to a place where you are able to start bringing into reality those things that are represented by the pentacle. So, the pentacle is about stuff, right? It's about assets. It's about money. It can be about good health. It can be about, investments, successes. And the Knight of Swords is almost, in some ways, the Knight of Swords can be a little bit reckless. He can be a little bit, kind of pushing forward just because it needs to be pushed forward. And sometimes that energy is actually very, very helpful. It is an energy that allows you to keep going when maybe it feels as if you don't have the energy to go forward. You do. And as you take advantage of the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords energy, you are going to feel these worries and anxieties and stress moving off into the background, because judgment is here. And this is not a harsh judgment. In fact, this is almost a judgment of benefit. It is as if you have brought forward, you have brought to you some sort of a karmic blessing, some sort of a reward, some sort of a pathway forward that you can see that is bright and is abundant and is prosperous. And so whatever it is that you're worrying about now, whatever it is that has you so anxious, these cards are assuring you that as you move forward, all is going to fall into place. Don't forget, Knights are about movement forward. And so what they're talking about here is finally finding the way to move forward in a way that is very focused, very driven, and very sort of determined to create whatever this abundance or success is that this all refers to. And you are being asked to remember that very often there are rewards that come from good karma. We all tend to think of karma as the bad, right? We're being punished. We have to learn this. We didn't get it right the first time. But there are multiple examples in everybody's lifetime where they have received good karma benefits, where things just fall into place, where something comes along to really help you out of a place where there is anxiety or stress or worry. And these cards are talking about that energy coming to the fore, that energy coming towards you. And so they want you to take comfort, and they appreciate the anxiety, the stress, the worry. They get it, okay? But what they're saying is the more you can move away from that and to a place of happy expectation, to a place of knowing that it is time now to move forward with confidence, that you are going to be able to let this be. You're going to be able to step away from it as you find yourself literally enveloped in a new energy, in an energy that does not talk about worry and anxiety. This is about moving forward with confidence and being mindful of the fact that there are blessings, karmic blessings, on the way to you. Okay. So there we have, the crystal readings for October 17th through the 23rd. Thank you so very, very much for being here. I wish each and every one of you a blessed week. Bye-bye.